Thank you.
Wait, it's hot outside.
Your I am approaching,
My goodness, sweating like an animal.
her name is Herrera, Janet.
Just her, just the last name. Just the last name, please, from now on.
Herrera.
Okay.
What's the recent, I mean,
It's only 94 days.
Oh, okay.
I don't care till it gets old. Herrera.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's only 94 days old, really.
Okay.
Yeah, not till it gets old, it's not.
Thank you.
Hi,
Hey, good morning.
good morning.
Your Honor, I am here on Mr. Eduardo Garcia again
Okay.
from yesterday,
All right,
and I got an employer to send me a schedule that you can 7 days a week from 6:30 in the evening to 6:30 in the morning. You want to prove before you were willing to change his hours, because right now he's, I think, 7 to 6:30, 7 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And
okay.
so, gotta work, Judge.
I'm not saying
Oh,
it doesn't
okay.
work, but I want to make sure
Oh, yes, that's what.
that he's going from home to work, back home, not stopping at a bar, not stopping at the local tavern, not doing anything that's my concern. I don't care if it works. I just want the public safe. That's all I
I
care.
got you.
So,
So it just needs 30 minutes before getting to work and 30 minutes.
so it's 6:30 in the morning,
That's what time he goes into work. So we would say
6 in the morning. Okay.
6 to 6. 6:30 to 7.
Or no, it's 6 at night. You said it's at night.
Right. So if he can go work at.
Can you
6,
verify, can you reach out to the employer to verify that those are the actual hours that they work in the middle of the night? Please.
It says here 6:30 to 6:30. 18:30 to 6:30.
Right, okay. Do you mind providing that? We're gonna verify that, and then once we do that, then, so, but it's only Monday to Friday?
He works 7 days a week.
I don't believe that for a second. I'm not giving him 7 days a
She
week.
can verify, you let her verify.
No one works 12 hours a day, 7 days a week.
They do good, I live in the port in Pasadena and Seabrook, all those chemical workers, they do shutdowns where they work 7/12, or 7/10. And it tells you here, it's only for 3 weeks.
Okay,
It's not that.
can
long,
you,
just
can
for 3
you,
weeks.
so verify the exact time, the exact day, when is the contract or when does the date end? At that point, we stop.
That sounds good.
No more. And then after that, no more. And we need to have a detailed log that he goes from point A to point B, no deviations whatsoever.
Let's say just 30 minutes.
Okay.
30 minutes should be.
Does he even have a license? And he's not allowed to drive. I don't know how he's getting there. 'Cause-
Oh, because he lives it, he just, somebody takes him there to the location and they live 15 minutes from the location job. And then that's it, since for 7 days he doesn't move, he doesn't have to drive.
Okay, so he's just telling me he lives there at the workplace?
Not at the workplace, but 15 minutes away, they give him a per diem to live somewhere. And he said he only lives 15 minutes. from the
Can you
location.
find out all that info, please? Okay, we'll work with you, of course.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes. Hey, just last name, please.
Oh, just last name?
Just the last name. Who do you got?
Oh, okay, Freeman.
Got it. Oh,
Oh, I thought you were saying I should call you by your last name.
no.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Freeman in jail, Mr. Freeman?
Yes, Judge. He doesn't want to go to SADA, Judge.
That's okay.
Clinical TRAS, it's a clinical TRAS you did, right? It was recommending SADA, Judge. Judge,
Sounds good to me.
well, Judge, could we just work it out to a year? I'll play true on the MRP and, because he's not willing to cooperate with SADA. Maybe we can have him brought out and you talk to him, Judge.
Yeah. Can you, do you mind bringing out Mr. Freeman?
The only thing is, Judge.
Always happy to
It's
talk to
difficult
everybody.
when we try to send people if they're not.
I'm gonna tell him now that if he goes, he's going. If he leaves, he's going to pick up a 3rd-degree felony, unauthorized absence from a correctional facility, and then now he'll be facing another 2 to 10.
You may just want his hearing instead, Judge. Kind of like-
Great. I'm still gonna sentence him on here. If he's found guilty, I'm still gonna do the hearing.
And you're gonna send him on the hearing or?
Uh-huh, correct.
Well, wouldn't he just get the maximum jail time if you wanted to do that? Or
No,
actually-
well, yeah, but I'll probate it for another,
Oh,
2
you keep him-
years.
You said you keep him on.
I'm not letting him go at all.
Okay,
No. I'm gonna keep him extremely close so we know
okay,
that until he's no longer a danger.
okay. So basically, if you request a hearing, your intention is to keep him on and then just send him to, okay. Well, I'm gonna talk to him about that. Because I think he was kind of thinking he'd rather just sit out his time if you'd let him do
It's
that.
not gonna happen. Nope. We tried that already.
Okay.
We've tried that multiple times and here we are with yet another DWI and another gun, just,
Because I never really thought about that, because I guess you could just extend him at the hearings. I've never really had a judge do that unless they're doing it to cut someone a break, but you could do it for that.
how many breaks have we cut, Mr. Freeman?
Yeah, and I'm not
You know what I
asking you to
mean?
cut them a break, I'm just
Right.
kind of thinking about it, because I usually think of an MRP as when the judge is not happy with someone.
I'm not happy with
They
it
sentence them to jail time, but I guess you could not be happy with someone and extend their probation.
for 3 years.
Right. Well, I think he needs to hear it from you, Judge.
Happy to.
And congratulations, Judge, on your election victory.
Oh,
You know, you didn't have an opponent, but that's still a victory.
thank you.
And however you go on, I look at your house too. Did you?
Good morning, Mr. Freeman. How's jail? Wonderful. That makes me very happy because now working 1, 2, 3, 4, you're on probation for a 5th. While you're on probation, pick up a 6. Something's not working. And your lawyer is asking me, just put him in jail for a year. Let's just be done with this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hold you and I can for the next 3 years. And I'm going to do it until it takes, because this system will not fail you. What we have planned is, because I told you at the beginning, I don't know how to go forward. We've got clinicians. Clinicians identified that an inpatient facility is the best thing that needs to happen. I tend to agree. That's what we'll do. So we can do it however you want to do it. We can do it willingly. We can do it. If you don't want to do it, it's going to happen. And let me be the bearer of more bad news for you. If you just get up and go, they may very well charge you with a 3rd-degree felony, unlawful absence from a correctional facility. And I'm telling you, if that were to happen, you'll get hit with another charge upstairs. This one, all the time gets told until that gets resolved, and then do it again. And we'll do it again and again until it takes. Do you understand? Right. I am on your side. I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. And I for damn sure don't want someone out there to die because we have enough death on our streets. And I'm trying to do everything in my power to prevent it. And the facts that have been presented here are not good at all. It's really dangerous and it's very scary. So with all the jail time that we've done, all the probations, all this that we've done in the past, we've not been able to reach it. Now, I hope that we do. And we are going to continue until it does take. You understand? It comes from a place of love, Mr. Freeman. As much as you may hate me, I'm going to keep you until it takes. Okay? So you guys talk about it, but it's gonna happen. Okay?
I'm
Thanks.
talking, Judge, and I'm gonna talk to you too.
Shirley. Maria,
Yeah, we approached it on a different case.
just last name, please.
Negrete.
Okay?
And the blood was sent to the lab. They,
Oh, where's Mr. Negrete now?
so
Where's he now?
my client.
Homeboy, he's got 2 open felony warrants.
Oh,
Let's see. I'm just now seeing it.
no.
Yeah, he's the aggravated assault and the evading in a motor vehicle. They're both in warrant status. So, yeah, so let's do this. Today's Wednesday. Pick a day next week. We're going to set him for bond forfeiture and let him know that he's got to be here. I'm not going to reset the case for a long time if he's got 2 open felony warrants.
Right.
So whatever day you want next week, I'm okay with, and he's got to be here. If he fails to appear, then we'll shoot another.
The 11th, which is a week from today.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So SFPF, please. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Hi.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Warren.
Estrada.
Estrada. Okay.
Contract.
Did you get it?
Mr. Estrada is missing the DAB. He has instructed to go get his money order now. Judge.
You want a week or something?
Yeah, that's.
Okay. Good stuff. Have fun. 1, right? 1 week. 1.
I've asked him to read 10.
Yeah. Okay. No, you're hearing things, man. Come on. You're hearing the wrong thing. Carolyn.
Good morning, Judge. Judge, can you hear me?
Hey, can you hit the button on the sound bar, please? Give me a second, Carolyn. I can't hear you.
Everyone was calling your name, I just wanted to, I wanted somebody else to feel what I feel.
Does that work?
Hey, tell me something.
Okay, Judge, I'm here for Fernando Garcia. It was set for bond.
One more
forfeiture.
time.
Judge, I'm here for Fernando Garcia.
His last name.
Garcia. Garcia.
Okay, in jail or on bond?
Bond forfeiture. I don't know if he came to court today. It was set for bond forfeiture.
Is it, he's here and he is checked in.
Okay. We need to just get a reset for the offer. And then since he's there. Fernanda Garcia.
Okay. Fernando or come up.
I just need to make sure his number is still the same.
Say it again.
I just need to make sure that his contact number is still the same.
It is still the same.
34. Okay.
Stop,
He needs to
don't say it
respond.
online. Carolyn, don't say it online, please.
No, I was saying the 346 number.
Okay, we'll figure it out. Just, do you have an offer on these cases? Its last name is Garcia. Your case is old and it's time to decide what to do. You need to get in contact with your lawyer and I'm giving you 2 weeks to decide what you want to do. You must either accept a plea bargain agreement or we're going to set your case for trial. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria. She'll have the phone number for your lawyer on the reset. You need to reach out to her. She will also reach out to you. You guys need to get together between now and the next time and make a decision on what you want to do. Okay? Let me get your date, Carolyn.
Okay.
2 weeks.
How's that, March 17th through the 19th?
The 17th is fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right, sir. Good luck.
And Judge, there is an offer on the case.
Okay. Thank you. Please.
Thank you for having us on.
All right, Carolyn, thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bye.
Bye. Good morning, Mr. Johnson.
Quiet for please, I'll talk to
Good morning, sir. Sir, you were charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. You're facing up to a year in jail and or $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 180 days in jail with credit for the 109 days that you have done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. This is also an enhanceable offense, meaning that if you continue to pick up these cases, one, either you will be shot dead because people like their guns and they like their cars, or number two, you'll be facing a felony charge, years instead of days. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense, sir?
Yes.
I'm gonna find you guilty and I'm gonna follow the agreement, send it you to the 180 days in jail. I'll give you credit for the 109 days that you've done. In a year and a half, Mr. Johnson, you have picked up an attempted retaliation, interference, burglary of a motor vehicle, criminal mischief, assault, trespass, criminal mischief, assault, possession of a controlled substance, there's 10. Possession of a controlled substance, criminal trespass, terroristic threat, criminal trespass, resisting arrest, terroristic threat, there's 20. Interference, possession of a controlled substance, that is in a year and a half, 20 freaking cases. Is your mother proud of you? What have you done in this life that you could ever be proud of, Mr. Johnson? You were running prison, man. Running to prison. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That we just agreed that the Plea program has to go back. If you can initial where it says the state voted in, and then sign the last page.
Hey, Kavita, you ready?
Two cases I need to search on, Judge. One is a plea on Tequila Winston. The other is filing a appeals to one of your probation, and then motion to revoke his probation pending.
Okay, let's talk about Rimpson first.
Okay. Jury box, I think training is first.
Hold on, no, hold on. Or come up, Miss Rimpson.
We haven't seen our background.
I don't even know if so
I took her yesterday and she went for something positive for chasing.
It's needed.
what are you thinking, stinking? On Miss Rimpson.
So we're going through a year of probation, was 6 months probation for 1 year. He has to do 2 guys convictions, DWI education, anger management, rent doing interlock, and they can use that profit, which is on there as well.
Does she have any other priors other than just this one here? I'm not happy with this.
County convictions in 2018, Judge. Outside of that, nothing.
She's on bond for a case, right?
Correct, Judge.
She's multiple failures to appear. She now has a bond violation for failure to appear again. She's continuing to test positive.
Yeah, she did tell me she stopped smoking and when she came back from the test yesterday, she was supported.
So she stopped smoking yesterday.
No, she went back but tested yesterday. She told me that the line was very faint, so I'm sure that on.
Because she's gonna know. You're going to jail.
Judge,
Oh,
she's a single mom and doesn't have the instruments to post bond. So
she's a single mother. She's got an open case, picks up another case, fails to report 3 different times, and now she's testing positive for marijuana.
So she didn't come in yesterday, but there was, she had to show that her appearance was
Yeah,
late. But when she found out about bond violation, her parents required, and I called her
We
yesterday.
reach out to every person who has a bond violation and let them know you have to come in so we can address this violation. She fails to appear. She has 2 failure to appears on the first case. Now she's testing positive. When do we say when? When is enough enough?
Sir, Judge, are you not going to accept the plea? No. No, for the probation, or will you do it tomorrow after she sends it there? And
I don't know. All I know is that Ms. Remsen, what's the definition of insanity? Stop. What is the definition of insanity? What is the definition of insanity? No, it's continuing to do the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So when someone tells me sorry the first time, okay, great. When they tell me sorry again, come on, man, I told you. Say sorry the third time. Dude, really? Now you say sorry a fourth time? What am I supposed to? Nothing you say at this point dictates anything. Actions speak louder than words. And you should know this. You have kids yourself, allegedly. So you know how kids act. Sometimes we have adults here that are just like that. She goes with you. You can tell her and then we'll talk. But like my dad used to say, I am up to here. So I don't want you guys to talk here. Please.
Yeah.
Who's your second one?
Not a big deal. And he's on bond jail. This is one where I think we've already spoken to Victoria about his possible status. So we've always asked for a reset so I can have some time to talk to him. The new law violation is also still pending evidence and blood in that case. And he funded out before he did this to you, actually.
So where is he now?
He's in the audience, Judge.
Come up, Mr. Mayfield. Roxanne, I need your help on this. Does he have a license to drive?
Yes, Your Honor, I can run it right now.
Well, regardless, I don't want him, I don't want you driving at all. You will be signing an affidavit. Let me see if he signed an affidavit anyways. Your bonds are extremely high right now for misdemeanor purposes. You have 2 open DWIs. If you so much as do one thing incorrect in violation of these conditions, I'm telling you now, I'm going to go bananas on your bond. And when I do that, I usually add a couple zeros by the end of it. Do you understand me? When I say no driving, I don't give a rat's behind what you have to do. I don't care that you have to work. I don't care that you got to go get groceries. I don't care that Jesus needs a ride to church. You drive. I'm telling you, I can have a contempt hearing. Every time you drive, I can slap you with 180 days in jail and a $500 fine. Do you understand me? So, Roxana, does he have a scram now?
We gave him an interlock, scrap, and GPS, but they're currently from 7 PM to 7 AM.
Great. Okay. So we're going to send him for a TRAS now because I'd like to know with regard to the probation, how to go forward. And then I guess we'll set it off a week and we'll see. Obviously, we'll give you time to work on the new DWI, but if you fail to report for a drug test, I'm just going to issue a warrant. I am like the other, I'm up to here and I'm going to protect my community at all freaking costs. And if I have to make your bail $250,000, I'll do it in a freaking heartbeat. Do you understand me? Take a seat. Okay, so it's, I guess, a week. week and a half?
In regards to this, because she doesn't have anyone to pick up her kids when they get off the school bus or from school.
I don't know that for sure. I'm not gonna take her word for it. I have to imagine.
Question, what do we do with our fees? Because I need to know, if I need to renegotiate with the state or if you know, up the fee of their dates. And if you're gonna skip on it for her. On a probation, she will get that check that she has to have in a law. Whatever condition you would like to ask the probation, if you will accept that, he's going to do it with you.
Mayfield?
What do you think?
And if we want to make the probation law for us.
I don't think that's enough. I don't think that we have been doing the same thing over and over. We're still dealing with the same thing where they're out on bond, continuing to do, you know. I think that's something more intrusive has to be done so that she gets the picture, so we don't have to, so we don't in a month and a half have a motion to revoke. And then they come back, oh, I've got my kids, I can't do this, I can't do that, and then, so we're back again, and then I want to avoid all that. We're already here too. She's failed to appear multiple times. She's still allegedly, you know, I mean, how do we get through it? Therein lies the question, because apparently
Prior failure to appear, I know that, and I got something that she was taken into custody because she picked up the DWI on bonds of the terrorist threat. And then yesterday, he came in after the court was closed after about noon, 12:30, so when I texted you and then she went to her drug testing. So she started. So. I'd like to be able to figure out how many cases she's had and the efficiency of like what's time and probation.
I'm gonna approach right now.
Soon as you're done. I don't have to approach.
I don't know. But I think that something more has to definitely happen. I don't think just probation in and of itself.
You want to have an IUPS?
Well, no, I mean, we need to first have it evaluated to see what, if anything, they recommend. My question is she still using? And if so, then, you know, time as a condition may be, you know, like what I would say is go through and then test in a week, because you're saying the levels are really low. So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, but if it's not true and if she's using, then I would say time as a condition. As you know.
Can you like let her out today for a week to drug test, and then if she's clear, we'll do the thing?
I would say do it first. Or are you ready on the DWI? Have you done what you need to do?
We probably did to 1%.
Are you ready on the DWI? Have you done what you need to do? Have you looked at everything? Are you ready? You ready? There's no sense in delaying the inevitable. Just so we'll test in a week. If so, then, you know,
Okay. So,
if she's negative, then we'll just continue.
okay, if she's negative,
So we do it today, go through with it, and then as a sanction, you know, if she is,
she just did yesterday from the. So, do you want her to test on Friday?
no, we'll give her a full week, a solid week. Yeah.
So in regards to her going in, coming out, getting reset, was it your?
Yeah, just, we'll do the plea today. I'll let her out. But if she continues to test positive, then she's, you know, time is a condition.
I,
Okay, do it.
do you want to let her sit back there for a little bit?
No, just get it done. And just, I'm not playing games with her. Just let her know. You know, we ordered you not to. You're on your second case now. There's got to be some kind of, you know, accountability in the event that you think that you can just continue. No, So if she's truly is negative, then well, she's on and just continue on. But if she continues to test, then
What do you think, 10 days?
no, it's 3. No, I mean, what's wrong with Kavita? Come on, man.
I mean,
It's like,
I
you want the death penalty or something or what? For the capital? Man, no, or yeah, I mean, just whatever you want, but just explain it to her, but yeah, you can let her,
Yeah, I've already told her.
And
I'll
just
explain to
let her know the conditions and then we'll have, okay, for sure.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, what's up?
Good morning, may I approach?
Yes, but just give me the last name. Who do you have?
Trevino.
Okay,
Judge, Benigo has an MRI appointment on March 11th. He's a veteran and he's applying to get a disabled veteran. The only issue is right now, he has an ignition interlock device and he has a scram device. We would just ask if the scram device could be moved momentarily for 1 day so that he can get the MRI on March 11th.
do you have proof that he's getting an MRI?
Yes, we have an email if you need any more authentication.
No, I mean, I think that should be said, please, have you,
I
what's
have,
your
and we are
position?
in opposition.
Really?
Not, normally I would not be.
Okay,
I would request that we either do some kind of portable breath device. He should not be.
oh, we
driving.
already, oh, I see.
Yeah, he should not be driving, so his interlock should be, I hope, not going to use. His prior DWI, which was in 2024, was a 0.31. And this DWI was a 0.37. I do not think.
And he's got an FSRA.
I do not think he needs to be anywhere in Harris County unsupervised while he is on.
Your Honor,
And normally I would not argue that. This seems a very specific set.
if
I'm okay with what you're suggesting, but I think that she's certainly has
correct.
credence and what she's saying.
No, I
Yeah,
agree with her.
I'm not saying you shouldn't get the MRI. I'm just saying this is the person that we should be.
When is the
Afraid
MRI
of?
set for?
March 11th. I don't think he's had any bond violations.
I don't care. I don't want any. And when you have it, you're most likely to, you know, but I'm okay with it, but I think that that's a great suggestion. So he'll have to have the portable for that day.
Okay.
And then right when he's done, he'll have to come back and switch it out back to the scram device.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think.
but I'm okay with that. So, but first, before we take the scram off, he has to have the portable device
Right.
operational in hand. Then they'll take it off. They'll go do the MRI. And then the next day he comes back and it goes back to normal.
Okay.
I'm okay with it. Did you hear that?
I don't believe he's there apparently. Does he need to come in to get the?
No, I'll waive the signature. He'll still, yeah, he still has to go to, I'll waive the signature since he's not here,
Okay.
but you'll have to explain to him the
You need to
details
switch devices basically.
for the day
For
that
for
he
the day,
gets
right, and then you
correct.
get them swapped the next day.
back to normal, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll write the information. Thank you, Your Honor.
Of course.
And you're gonna email that stuff.
Yeah, I think you.
And number one, number two, you're now at 160 days. So it's time to start winding down to figure out what we're gonna do.
And
At
Judge,
180 days is clear trial.
We
I've
should,
conveyed an offer to defense, but I filed a motion to amend this morning, which I believe you've already handled.
Sure,
Just to upgrade it with the enhancement for over 0.15.
okay.
I am not gonna upload the offer into the file until I have all the paperwork filed with the clerk, because it won't show as a Class A yet, but I have verbally.
I've signed it. Do you have it done yet?
I need the information.
He needs me to do
So you
something,
decide.
and I have
Okay,
not had.
not a
an
problem. Do you need the
opportunity to do it.
NCIC or something?
Yes. I
Okay.
need to redo the
So
graded one.
by the time we're all said and done in 2 weeks, you'll have the offer. So just be ready to either accept or set up a trial. So we'll give
Your
you
Honor,
2 to 3 weeks.
so we barely received discovery today. That's been 6 months.
Well, then you need to come to me earlier then and let me know, hey, man, by the way, it's 160 days, we don't have anything. If I don't know, I can't put pressure on that, you know? I can't wait till the last minute and then go, oh, by the way, we don't have, you have to come to me earlier and let me know. Because then I'm gonna put pressure on them. If they don't have their stuff together, then I'm gonna put them on a 10-day discovery hearing. If they don't have it, then nothing comes in.
Right,
I have to know these things.
right.
I can't just wait till the last second. At 180 days, we're ready to just
I just want to make sure that we're all in the loop though.
What did you get today?
The discovery, I don't even know what's.
Huh?
Yeah, there's that DIC's, body worn cameras.
Okay, we guys DICs anyways, I'm
It looks like
sure.
something was not, for some reason, they were not actually released. So I released them last night while I was screening the case.
Okay, what, is it videos or what?
Yeah, everything, but body worn cameras, DICs, the blood reports.
Okay, I'll give you a month,
Okay.
but it's clear trial on the next day,
Okay,
okay?
thank you, Your Honor.
So, but that's the last reset, be ready on that day.
To
there'll
set
be
up
an-
a trial,
To either set up a trial or he's gotta take the deal on that day. You have 30 days,
38. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
yeah, of course.
Just,
Hi.
Okay, so we did verify with the employer that he works 7 days from 6:30 PM to 6:30 AM. So do we just wanna do from?
Did you see what day that ends?
What's the cost number?
No, they're asking his manager to verify.
2939.
I need to know what day it ends so we can put him right back on and take that kind of, because he's not gonna be like that, right? He's not gonna work like that for the next 6 months, 3 days, right? It's there, it says he works like that for 2 weeks, even for 3 weeks. So what day did he stop?
Okay.
So we can go back to the 7 to 7. Lucio, what's your last name only for your client?
It's off docket now, so that's why,
What's your call number?
260
Okay,
2939. And we've dealt with this before, Judge, but
I remember.
so what I'm trying to see is what you would take. Would he be able to do like a week in jail and would be fine with that? Because I'm trying to settle the both cases.
Do you know what I really want? What I really, really want? A negative drug test.
So,
So here's what we'll do. Are you a betting man?
so here's, I completely understand you, right? But it make it a little complicated for people to understand, right? So on one end, you have to where they give you a prescription by the state, and I know you say anybody can get it. I do agree with that, right? But then they say you can legally have that, but then they get charged with possession of marijuana, right? It's very confusing to them.
What
He has
what
PT.
his though, that's more than just mere, you know,
100%. So the felony, right, is actually more, it was 5 ounces instead of the under 4 and 50%. So that's how much it was for the felony case. And that is one where I have a pretty good motion to suppress and based on the officer's actions, right? I think they illegally searched his vehicle. And actually even this one, I believe that they did not have probable cause to stop him either, right? But he's being harassed. But what I did do is I hooked him up with the hair center so that he could actually get other medication for his PTSD, right? He has PTSD. So
that's what we were trying to say, you know, so
So he has an appointment with like, I think this week, he has an appointment for the hair center, so that he doesn't have to be taking marijuana and get a real prescription, not just marijuana for his PTSD. So, but I'm also trying to settle both cases so that.
what's appropriate considering, what do you think? What's reasonable in light of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and just, I mean, and that's just for these cases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And
7.
Besides these cases, he has actually gotten his life together, Judge. He has certifications and I understand these marijuana cases don't help the situation, but he hasn't been in serious trouble in a long time because he's certified in HVAC. He's a apprentice in like apprentice electrician. He's trying. So it's not one of these loser people that has done nothing else, right? But he does have a mental issue that he was trying to medicate with, right? I told him I work, like I said.
The thing that kind of bothers me, and let me tell you, Mr. Montes, the thing that really bothers me is that anybody now can say that. Oh, man, I tripped and fell. I now have PTSD. I need to go get a weed card, and they can just pay $10 to a pill mill, and then they just. So I recognize and I appreciate PTSD and I want to, but how do I know that it's true? How do I know that the person is true to what they're saying, that they really have documented issues that they can show me, hey, look, this is what has happened to me in my life. This is,
I
where
can't-
he's just,
And hence why I'm sending him to the hair center, right? Then he can get a diagnosis, right? I've led him the right way and he is doing it, right? That's why I can't do appointments at the hair center. So it's not,
I don't want to do anything with these until I know that we have a different route. Because as the definition of insanity is, I'm not doing this again. I'm insane to take anything at this point because I know in 3 months, history dictates what's going to happen.
and exactly right. But if he's changing it, which, like I said, that's why I led him to the hair center. That's why
Great.
I want him to do that. So.
Show me the money. Show me.
Show you the diagnosis and he's taking different medications.
And I want to test him so that I know he's not right.
Right.
But the idea is that we put him on a different path.
And that's
So
exactly what I'm
this
trying to do.
doesn't happen again.
I'm with you. I understand what you're saying. And exactly what I'm trying to do is get him on the right path. He's on the right path career wise. It's just this marijuana charges keep on coming up. But like I said, even.
You don't fall down and pick up, you know what I mean? Right.
But these are the cases actually, and usually I understand that when people and clients are like, "Oh, sometimes I roll my eyes. And
Let him know though, let him know that I'm going to test him at the appropriate time so
Right.
that he's ready.
So he has to be there, and the last time he tested positive, right, so he has to have a little bit of time.
I will give you sufficient amount of time, and because of the nature here, I'm inclined to give more time, whether 75 or what, but we need to put him on on a correct path, so we don't keep doing what we've done here.
And that's what I'm trying to do, I'm
Number-
actually trying to do that for him, so that he is put on a great
Okay.
path. Okay, so, okay,
You need time. We'll give
Yes.
you time.
yes.
I don't want to just plead guilty just to plead guilty, because that's the wrong thing to do. And that's obviously what we've been doing here for year after year after year after year.
Understood.
No more.
All right, yeah, I understand. Like I
Okay.
said, I guess nobody had really taken the time to put him on. the
I'm with you.
right path.
I'm with you. If you need money, I'm happy to give you money, whatever you need.
I appreciate it. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay, Lucy. Coming up, sir. Good morning. Yep, good morning, Mr. Balcom. Sir, you're charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 15 days in jail with credit for the 16 days that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. You are now, from now on, for any new cases that you pick up, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
This can be used to enhance any kind of punishment so that you're looking at a 30-day minimum. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, this will stay on your record forever. You understand?
I understand.
For future reference, when you come to court, good things happen. Do you understand? Don't say anything. I'm telling you, when you come to court, good things happen. All right? All right, good luck, sir. Or how do you plead, guilty or not guilty? I'm gonna find you guilty. I'm gonna follow the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Stacy.
Morning, Judge.
Hi.
Sorry.
Stacy, was that 14? 15 for 16. Okay, just the last name. Just Stacy, just the last name. Okay,
He said the same case, Your Honor.
okay.
We were gonna do a plea, however, Mr. Tinoco has indicated that he's not guilty of this, and I think the appropriate steps would be to set it.
Sure, absolutely. God, it's old. Have you evaled it for trial yet? Do you know, have they evolved it for trial?
I had spoken to the previous DAs on it, and one of the main issues is that the officers that detained him didn't have money by temps. Right, so they did look into that, they're not available, they're off-duty officers, and that's the main issue. There's a confusion between people.
Do you want a couple days to eval
So
it?
we have an actual trial eval, like to evaluate it for trial. I do have a note that we don't have body worn cameras, so that would just be testimony that would go use from there.
Do you want to set up for maybe today's Wednesday is Friday or Monday? What say you?
I would say early next week if possible, Judge.
Are you okay with it?
I'm okay with Monday, Judge.
Okay.
He has an that's also.
So can we set it and then just take a look at it as if it's going to trial and then just make the call, yay or nay?
I got it.
Okay, all right,
Thank you,
thanks.
Judge. Maybe
See you.
it's-
Yes, ma'am. Counsel,
Good morning, Judge.
hi, just the last name, please.
I'm sorry, Brown.
Just the last name for your client.
Brown.
Brown, okay. In jail or on bond?
Sorry.
It's the last name, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, you know, I.
You live in Alderson.
Last name, Chinese, the first thing is in you.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Well, Judge, he's, serious minded individual, had an opportunity to speak with them. Judge, he's willing to take responsibility.
No. Is it working?
No, Judge, actually, there's a plea, Your Honor, that he wants to, put forth. It's time served on, in evading.
Oh, okay. You sure that's what you want to do? Yeah, it's, I think it's ready to go.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure?
That's what my client wants to do.
Okay. Mr. Brown, come up.
Fighting and arguing based on.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, sir.
You know, this isn't Target where if you don't like it, you want to return it the next day. You know, life is hard as it is. When you start racking up convictions on your record, it just gets a whole hell of a lot harder. Not only that, this is an enhanceable offense. You ever pick up this kind of case again, you're now looking at a felony offense, years instead of days. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up the right to appeal. So this is a final conviction today. It never changes after today.
Yes, sir.
You're charged with evading arrest. A second evading arrest, it's a felony charge. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I'll follow the agreement. I'm going to roll your court costs so you won't owe anything. Good luck to you, Mr. Brown. Thank you, counsel.
What is this?
Well,
Are you done?
hey, I'm live streaming, by the way, so I'm live streaming, so just for what it's worth. It's okay, just, well, the last name of your client, please.
Nelson.
Nelson. Okay, so what's Mr. Nelson doing now?
I'm just working for Amazon as a driver. I'm starting training this week.
Is that Mr. Nelson right there? Great job, man. Just keep it up, all right? No, you don't have to, just keep up the good work. Don't change, keep doing what you're doing. And don't hang around with the wrong people. Okay, we'll give you normal.
Okay.
Congrats. Great to see you.
There's I go back to the FaceTime, she said March 21st is the last day.
Okay, so those conditions go. I'd like to look every Monday to make sure that he's on the up and up. And then, yeah, okay.
Bottom of 30.
Except for Raymond, also here, that's fine.
2501.
I'll make sure that you're, I've heard explained it makes sense.
Yeah. It is different, so, yeah, that's just how we try to track them, make sure that they.
Bottom of 23, except for Raymond, also here to bond posted.
Hey, the conditions on Mayfield they're signed because he bonded out, right?
Yes.
So I don't wanna-
Before.
I know, but when you bond out, the bond conditions go away, so I want to make sure that they're signed and in place. Okay.
Oh, good.
Did you say Robinson?
Yes, Judge.
5,002. I guess just roll it.
And then top of 22 and, sorry, bottom of 22, top of 23. I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know.
Oh, a possibility, Judge.
I guess let's finish the docket though. Anyone else?
No, Judge, that's it.
That's
That
it?
one is that's it. So.
Come on up, guys. Hi. So is he on docket today or no? What's the last name? Got it. You need an extension?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about it.
So because of lack of personnel and resources, the demanding jurisdiction is requesting an extension for pickup March 9th.
No, you sure? I didn't change it.
And of course, we argue against that.
And so we've been in extensive communication. We've told them the standard, like, 2-3 day extension, and they're like, it's just impossible for them.
Well, it's 3 days. It's exactly 3 days, but the problem is it runs on a weekend. So the 3 days would be on a Saturday. Can they not get here during the weekend?
They said the 9th is the earliest.
All right. But we'll put the reset to the 10th. If they're not here Monday in the morning, I'm giving them a PR bond.
Yes, sir.
Just stay on top of it to make sure that they've actually picked them up Monday morning. If they're not here Monday morning to get him, I'm releasing them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay,
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
of course.
And,
All right. So, I mean, I think we're done. We just.
Yeah, I need to, from day